Hey guys, this is my trip at Asphyxia. I'm redoing the beginning because I didn't say it in the beginning, and I was just looking at it. I said I forgot to mention what I was doing. So, this is my journey with Asphyxia. Come on. I'm heated. I'm too heated because I had a 30-minute recording and it did not get it. Every time I try to post something about my journey, it either gets deleted or it does not get recorded. So, kind of upset about that. But what's that on my? Oh, that's that. I thought of what's that? Anyway, what I was saying in the last video was it's 6:42. I started at 5 o'clock. Got things ready, and it was around maybe 6, almost 6:12 or something like that. But I know it was about 6:30 when I finished. And I said, okay, cool. I made a 30-minute video because I was just gonna do half this morning when I got up. As you can see, I still got stuff in my eye here. Anyway, I was gonna tell about how I felt during the day and during the night. So I got up today around 4, obviously, and I laid in the bed. Got up around 5 to use the toilet, and then came back, laid down. Now I'm talking to you guys. That didn't get updated, so that was a bummer. And now I'm here. And then I have to get up in another few minutes here so I can get ready to go to church. I was going to do a film about how I interact during the day and during the night. But it's morning now. So anyway, I went back to work yesterday, and it was, yeah, that was something. Um, it just getting back into the groove of things here. I know when I first started, I was a little bit anxious because I'm starting back, and I don't know why. It was just I was starting back. I was on a lot of stuff was going through my head, but it wasn't a lot. So I didn't have to do any breathing exercises. That's what I'm saying. I did get a couple of calls, and it was just like, but I was able to handle them, mainly because I had something to do, and I would get a call, but that's just normal. That just happens. Um, I work in a intake center. Okay. And I'm talking about, if you haven't noticed, I'm talking about my journey with Asphyxia, 75 milligrams. I'm going to say that throughout the duration of any time I say something for people who are watching and don't know. And I take it at night. Now, my nighttime dosage is at 8:55 every day. And at 8 o'clock, my body is knowing that it's time for my dosage. Like it's preparing for bed. And I notice I take it into last night actually, which reminds me it will be a week on 2 weeks coming on Monday. So yeah, that's the case there. And so yeah, technically if you got it, because I started Monday, so Monday would be 2 weeks. Okay. Um, if you want to say it now, whatever. But anywho, so I take it at 8:55, and last night I went to bed. It was like around 9:30 when I said, okay, let me see how I feel around 9:30. I was still up. I went to bed around 10. I want to say at least. I was getting a little sleepy, but I was up watching something on YouTube, and I went to bed. Woke up around 4. Here I am. I feel relaxed. I don't feel tired. Um, I feel as if I got sleep, and I don't feel exhausted. That's what I want to say. Because normally I would sleep and I would get up the next day and I would feel exhausted before all of this. and it would take a time for me to go to bed. So it takes time for me to go to bed, but it's not because I am um, overthinking. I think it's more of the fact that I'm trying to go to sleep, and I'm so much focused on going to sleep that I can't go to sleep, which would still be me thinking, but not really, if you understand what I'm saying. So I'm not up constantly because of my sleep. I'm just up because, um, yeah, I'm just up. So, but it's no thoughts or anything that's keeping me up. No racing thoughts or thinking about anything. I do get up in the middle of the night, which I normally do anyway, because that's just what it is that I do. I'm older now too, so um, that's what my sister says. The older you get, the harder it is to get a full hour of sleep. But to each his own. And I have blackout curtains because it's probably bright as all get out outside. But I got this light. Let me show you how dark it is with this ring light. See how dark it is. So I have blackout curtains on, which help a lot too. Um, I'm probably not even going to get my 30 minutes in, but we'll see. So yesterday, I did some work. Then we had Bible study after Sunday school afterwards. We have Sunday school on Saturday due to COVID. So normally I would get frantic about getting things set up, and I noticed more of my structure on how to get things done. It's more relaxed. It's more smooth. It's more mellow. Now I got a thought that came in, and it's like I'm thinking about my mom, and that's a whole other story. I believe our parents do have a factor to play in our upbringing, but that's a whole other story. So everything was nice and smooth and mellow. It was moving at my pace, at the pace that needed to be done. And anything that I was about to overthink, it kind of capped out. Like, nah, we ain't finna squash that. We ain't finna go on to that. Um, so it got up and posted. I had one bizarre moment, but that was because on Saturdays it's normally lax, and I can do a couple of things, but I don't do a lot anymore. So if I'm working, I'm working. If I'm on break, I'm on break, and if I'm off, I'm off, and that's it. Um, that's all I gotta say about that. So when I finally got off work, I continued on doing it. I had a call from my sisters. I call my cousin my sister because that's just what I want to do. So I got a call from them, and I talked to them back, and they were speaking and all, and I was at church as well. And at the same time, I was like, I really don't want to be here because I had something else to do. So I wasn't really there with my cousins and them, but I was still focusing. So if you understand what I'm saying, but I wasn't too much, trying to be focused on two things at once. It was like we're going to get equal attention. If you don't get the same attention, then oh well. But once that was over with, it was time to get myself prepared for bed, which I did. Put my linens back, and I stopped drinking caffeine. I am a tea drinker. I love tea, and I would drink tea until the cows come home. However, I have to cut back on my caffeine, and especially back on my sugar. And since I've been doing that, I've been noticing a lot. Because before I would drink tea, pop, maybe before I go to bed, which was not a good thing, and I know that kind of kept me up as well. So once I stopped doing that, and I would switch to oh yeah, I felt so much better too. Just an update after that COVID shot. That COVID shot took me. Oh my goodness, it was not bad. It was just. And most people will tell, oh, is this, is that? Oh, it was just. It wasn't that bad. It was just like, you know, if you get the flu shot or something like that, it's not that bad. At least not for me. And like I said, everybody's experience is different. Um, we all on the same journey. We just, we all on the same journey. We just see it differently. We all in the same vehicle, but we don't drive at the same speed. You may be a slow driver. I may be a pedal to the metal. driver. You may not use your blinkers all the time. I may use my blinkers, but guess what? We still going in the same direction. We still gonna get there, safe and be safe. Okay, safe or be sorry. Okay, so yeah, but that went well. I still had this little soreness in the arm, but besides that, that was cool. The first day, like I said, it was um, just mainly just a lot, just real, vaccine working in the body and stuff like that. So um, yeah, so if you want to get your COVID shot, get it. If you don't, and that's it. Okay, let's move on. So here we are now. Today I go to church, which means I have two activities. Well, no, I have one activity to do today. And I speak of them like this because I'm getting back into my regular. So when I'm just trying to go through the motion of things to see how I handle it. Normally I get up at 7 to be to church at 8 to set up, and I would normally do that because I was just like, okay, I was just laying down thinking, because I was going to go and post the original one, but I was laying down thinking the reason why I get up at church to be to church at 8 is so that I can be prepared for somebody else. But the thought of my father came into my mind when he says, why, if it's not important to them, why should it be important to you? Basically, you take care of what you need to take care of. You do your job, you be on your job. And if they come in and bring it to you, you just let them know, hey, next time give this to me a little bit earlier, because this is just, it's not just now that you want to, it's anyway. That's just a tip for my people is yeah. So another thing do so I'm gonna see how that works today. So I know at 8 o'clock I'm gonna be at church, but I'm probably gonna be up and at them and seeing. But something is telling me just relax today. Just relax, because I was getting anxious. Actually, I was getting anxious. I'm like, oh my goodness, at I gotta be up for work. I mean for church. And then the thing about it is, I was thinking about working until Monday. So I'm thinking now, this is probably what was giving me all, excited, because I'm like, I gotta go home, and I maybe even on a Saturday, maybe on a Friday, I'm thinking about being to work on Monday. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with being prepared, but to the point where you exhaust yourself out, it's okay to say, hey, I'm gonna turn in early because I gotta be to work on Monday. Gotta be to work Monday, but to prepare for it on a Friday, the world ain't promised to us. But I mean, geez, but that's just the world of my GAD, general anxiety disorder. Okay, and so I was laying down and I was starting to get anxious. And that's how I know that these pills have to be working, Asphyxia 75 milligrams, have to be working, because I was like laying down and I said, I was thinking about getting up. I said, I gotta get up and go. I gotta be there at 8. But then something was like, but no, you don't. You don't have to. You can just chill. You got everything prepared. You have it set up. And then that's when that thought kicked in about the only reason why you're going is because you want to be prepared for somebody else. Young as you, and that made sense. And I said to myself, I'm prepared for myself. And that's when I heard heard my father's voice. Not saying I'm hearing voices, okay? So don't take it in a literal sense, but it was just more of a way of saying you don't have to rush and do everything for everybody else. If you ain't putting you first, it ain't worth it. And there's nothing wrong with that. So that's how I knew the pills were working, because it was building up, but it calmed back down. It didn't cap off. Because normally when I get upset or anxious, it would start. I can feel it in my throat, almost in my gut, up into my throat, into my chest, and I start shaking. And you can hear it in my voice, like I start gritting my teeth, which I've been gritting my teeth at night too. So if you want to comment below, comment below and let me know. And I didn't even give an introduction, did I? I sure didn't. Um, yeah. So this is, and by the way, I might as well say it now. Comment, like, subscribe. This is Views by CMC La Vie, and I'm probably gonna put it in the beginning, so I'm probably gonna cut that out. So yeah, I um lost my train of thought. So I just lost my train of thought. I seriously did because I'm thinking too much. Yeah, anyway. So I just said I was going to get up and go to church and just let it play by ear. Um, Let me see what else is there. So yeah, I take it at night. So I know most people ask, when do you take it? For me, like I said again, it's me, my experience, and everyone. This is not the same. I take it at night for me. I do notice that it does help me sleep a lot better because I'm not thinking all the time. And also, like I said, I've been grinding my teeth a lot or gritting my teeth a lot. And another one is um, um, appetite. My appetite has kind of dwindled down a lot. And this guy here, he just been there. Um, anyway, going on with that. You can tell I didn't even get out the bed yet. I still got the cold in my eye. Whatever. Um, Dedication is what I'm doing. So, what else was I going to say? Yeah, I don't have the racing thoughts anymore. It is to the point though where I think, like, is it working? Because I'm not so much thinking all the time. But that's how I knew that it was abnormal, because I am thinking about I'm thinking about thinking while I'm not thinking. So that's how I know that it was not normal. Um, which is okay to have thoughts every once in a while, but continuously, excessively, no, it's not. I know sometimes I walk around and it's really quiet, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And I don't like to say quiet like I hear voices, but I'm constantly thinking all the time. So when it's quiet like that, for me, it's like, it's just, I'm still getting used to that. Sometimes I have to, like, tell myself, should I stop taking this because this is how I'm supposed to feel? But that's because it's just normalities that's getting into it and how it's supposed to normally be. But if you've been doing it for so long, you would think that it's not natural. So if you are taking it and you do feel that way, I'm not telling you not to, because I'm not a practitioner or a doctor or anything else. But speak to your medical provider. But normally for me, I know that it just signifies that if you see me doing, I'm looking at the clock because it's 6 o'clock, I mean 7 o'clock now. But it's just mainly letting me know that it's working. See, there we go. So what else would I want to say now? Um, I'm at the 18-minute mark. I stopped thinking it because, and I have to do this because now my mind is like, okay, I got to get up, get ready for church, but I want to finish this. So that's another thing, is I notice when I'm trying to do two things at once, sometimes one thing would cap out the other, and it would be more like, is this more important than that? Is it necessary? You know, actually logically thinking, not saying I have to get it done. If I don't get it done, something's going to happen, and everybody's going to be looking at me, and they're going to be worrying, and then they're going to be asking me why did I do it right, and then they're going to be, and I can't have that confrontation, kind of like that dinosaur in Toy Story. So that's why I'm kind of stopped thinking like that, which that happens a lot, maybe just for me. Um, but like I said, to me, it's that balance. Like, it's saying, hey, no, it's gonna get done. Um, like it happened to me when I'm on the phones. Instead of me constantly worrying and thinking about it, it's like, you know what? No, we're not going there. We're not doing that. Now, brown cow. Now. Um, Another thing before I get off here, because I'm about to hit the 20-minute mark. Um, I just want to let people know that if you are taking a Fix Your, um, let me know when you take it, what it does for you, how are you doing so far, what do you like, what do you do not like. I like to tell people that get off the internet, get off Dr. Google, talk to your medical provider about what it is that you're going through. If you don't like it, talk to your medical provider. Stop looking on Google. It is good to talk to people who is on it as well, because again, case studies are people with different body chemistries. But for me, I like it. Of course, I do get the headaches. However, I take Tylenol for that. But I've had worse headaches. I have worse headaches. So, and I mean, I've been through worse things than those headaches. So, that I can deal with. Another thing I want to point out too is to the community, this community here, especially to this community for people like me. Mental health matters, and it's not a. I say it all the time. It's not a white thing. It's an all thing, and I say that because most of the time in our community, we think that it's that therapy is for only people of not like us, but it is, and mental health matters. Especially with women, mental health matters because we, as in my community, we're taught to be strong, to be wise, and not saying that other communities weren't either, but we were just taught to just be strong and be wise and hold it up, and especially what stays in the family is in the family, and don't be out there and saying things and keeping it. What's it stays in the house, what's in the house stays in the house, and it doesn't go out. But I am an advocate for mental health, especially in the black community, and to let it be known that you can go out there, you can get yourself taken care of, you can speak to someone about it, and it's no such thing about being crazy. For doing so, don't listen to people who are saying that's nothing, stop worrying about it. I tell people all the time the worst thing you can tell someone with an anxiety disorder is not to worry about it. So I am a big advocate for people and women of color especially, to let it be known that it is real and that you are not alone. I am here with you, though you're far apart. I'm just joking. But yeah, that's seriously what I wanted to put on as my closing remark, to let you know that I'm here. I'll keep you guys updated. I smashed as much as I can in 30 minutes. Um, because anything longer, it's gonna take. It's just ridiculous. And then I'm probably gonna do more with my camera because that's easier for me to, do some things. Like I said, I'm not going to be editing. I'm just going to shoot it raw, and then once I start editing, is once I start getting a little bit more time to do so, because I do have a full-time job. But my goal is to do this full-time, to reach out to you and to let you know. Again, like I said, I am just a Christian woman here, a black Christian woman with general anxiety disorder, who's not afraid to let it be known and be said that I am getting help for it, because my mental health matters just like yours should. And just let it be known, whoever you are, wherever you are at, your mental health matters no matter what. So yeah, take that one home for you, and to let you know again, to all my ladies of this color here, don't believe the hype. Get over the hump. If you need help, go and get help. If you've been wanting to get help, go and get help. Crisis hotline is there for you, and mental health matters. Your mental health matters. You're not crazy. It's you're not crazy. I know we grow up and sometimes secrets are kept in the family and we're not told about it until later on in life. But if there's something that's wrong, if people want to help you, reach out for the help. Just know who to talk to. Put your faith and trust in God most and foremost. Okay, big G. All right. So as I say before I leave off of here at my 24-minute mark here, and yeah, I think I rambled on enough there. Just wanted to let that be known. Um, Again, if there's any, oh yeah, now I can finish and saying it. But again, this is C La Vie, Views by C. I am off on Mondays, and this is Views by C. and reviews I thought you knew. Normally, like I said, I would do movie reviews, but I'm taking a little turn here. I feel like this is where my heart is leading me, where God is leading me, um, to speak to women, like I say, of color and of non-color, to all my creamy sisters, all my caramel sisters, and all my sisters in between. So yeah, I'm just letting you know that I am here for you. Um, Again, I say like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a comment below again and let me know how your journey is going. Again, this is my um, seventh night, I want to say, or sixth night, 7 day, whatever, however you want to put it. But technically, Monday will be my second week. I can say so far, I am. I can say so far that I am enjoying it so far, and the best thing I can say is that I don't have racing thoughts. So I am enjoying it. I don't have racing thoughts, which I really, really love. And when it comes to thinking, my thinking process and how I process things is a whole lot smoother, and I don't take forever to think about it. Um, so yeah, let me know what you think. And yeah, I'm just looking at the clock now because I'm at 26 minutes. So that's 4 more minutes for me to ramble on about something. What can I put in there? Um, yeah. Oh, most definitely. Make sure when you are on, I told my family, at least the people that's close to me, but now the world knows, um, about this disorder here. And yeah, so just let it be known that I told my family first, of course, and then I came out to the world for my general anxiety disorder. And just let it be known now. People are going to say some things. They're going to, whatever, let them say what they want to say. There is therapy that you can take. And I don't know why therapy gets a bad rap. Therapy is awesome. Therapy is there for you. And I know, especially in the black community, we would say it's for, black people. But it's not. It's for everybody. Okay? You just got to find one that you can trust, sit and talk to, and also talk to God about it. You can talk to your therapist and God at the same time. Find a Christian-based person that's a therapist, and yeah, that's just my tidbits there. So don't quote me on that. And again, like I said too, if you are on Asphyxior or Venlafaxine or whatever you want to call it, make sure you always stay in conversation with your medical provider. Write things down, journal things down, how you feel. Like I said, for me, my symptoms are just the headaches, and like I said, I get nausea, and what else is it? The appetite suppressant. Now, I don't have I have a lack of an appetite. As far as for the sexual stuff, I don't have sex. I am a celibate, okay, and I am saving myself from marriage or until the good Lord calls me home or whatever the Lord wants me to do. But I'm not out there having sex, so I don't know anything about that, and I don't do the other thing. So to each his own. I'm not. To each his own because we grown. Okay. So yeah, about that. So that's mainly that thing there. So yeah, any more questions that you have for me, let me know. Check in on me and I'll check in on you, and we're gonna get this thing together. Again, like I would always tell you, um, this is C La Vie. This is Views by C. I know I said it more than once, but that's me. And this is I'm off on Mondays because that's just what I do. And just let you know that opinions are free, but if you pay attention to advice. All right.